So recently I went through a few Bleach fights. I watched Kenpachi vs Noitora and Ichigo vs Byakuya. I read Stark vs Kyoraku, and I watched and read Kenpachi vs Gremmy. After seeing these fights, I've come to a personal realization to what makes Bleach fights so good. It's spectacle. It's each strike being its own beat in the story that is the battle. It's the intensity conveyed through the art. To be a bit more concise, let's start with Kenpachi vs Noitora. I watched Kenpachi vs Noitora, specifically a cut down version on YouTube, but that just means I got all the main beats in around the same amount of time as an average anime episode. What I noticed in this fight is a lack of complexity, as in the choreography and even the abilities of these characters weren't complicated, though that's not always the case in Bleach. But a slash was a slash, a stab, a block, a block. A lot of times in fight scenes in manga, and especially anime, choreography is faster with more in-depth movements. Here the choreography was simple. And guess what? I was glued to this battle. The simple attacks held a lot of impact. Each exchange drew me in. Another fight to look at, Stark vs Kyoraku. Read that. There's a chapter during this fight called Super Chunky from Hell. Not super relevant, but funny, and I want to bring it up. But in that battle, Stark and Shunsui's movements and attacks, even Love and Rose's when they took on the Primera for a time, their attacks were grand, striking, but each attack was easy to comprehend. Now, these characters' powers have some more to them than Noitora and Kenpachi, but still, it's that same spectacle I was talking about. The focus isn't on the movement or the flow of the battle, specifically moving from one panel to the next or anything like that, but the attack itself, meaning each attack gets lingered on. That specific movement gets all the attention. So instead of multiple panels to convey the movement of the battle, or multiple illustrations in one panel, that one strike will get more detail and more time to communicate that specific movement, that specific moment. Another stupid but poignant way to describe it, a quicker paced fight will elicit a reaction like this. Oh, dang. Oof. You react as things are happening, and if a lot is going on, you'll be there making a bunch of squeaky little noises because you're excited and entertained. Though, by slowing things down, Bleach gets a more reaction. It's not like you're gonna sit there for a minute and gawk at each panel. Though, I mean, you might. Bleach has fantastic art. Kubo's style showcased through Bleach as it went on is some of the most stylish in Jump to this day. In fact, one of the reasons we can get a bunch of badass, super clean, squeaky detailed shots is because of this approach. Guess I should also mention character designs are really interesting to look at, which keeps our attention as well, and some cool, wild powers. Cool looking and cool functioning. Those definitely help too. But yeah, Bleach fights are cool because each attack is its own work of art that facilitates the work of art that is Bleach. Go read some. Or if Core 3 is out by the time you're seeing this, watch some. Later.